This Tigger's RC review is going to be in Tigger's colours and also Tigger's bounce. It's going to be a ball. You admit Tigger colours, gee, and then when you added the bounce, my word, look at this thing. It's awesome. Right, okay, I've had a blast with this, as you can probably tell. I'm going to try and do a very serious review on it now. Okay, that over and done with. This thing is just fun. It's just giggle factor fun when you actually get it going. Now, it comes with a single cell and it's 220 milliamp hour, and you get to charge it with a little USB adapter that they give you, and you don't even have to take it out of the cage of the actual quad to charge it. You just simply plug it into there, plug it into your mains adapter, your car or your laptop or computer. Running through the other bits, you get a little Phillips screwdriver, and you could actually take the cage apart if you wanted to and strip the quad down. I don't know why you would want to do that, but just in case you did, you could. And I would imagine if you take the rod out, you could just fly it as a normal quad, but why would you? There's no reason. This thing is built to have fun as is. You get a complete set of spare props as well, and that's sort of all the accessories. Now, I've pulled the battery out slightly, and they've actually finally got the hang of, I've been moaning about having these for ages, little tag on there that you can pull it in and out with. And like I say, this one you don't need to, but that's really handy if you do want to get it out for any particular reason. But if I just show you sort of first thing that can go wrong with this quad is if the battery is sticking out of the back of the battery bay. The quad doesn't sit level. If the quad doesn't sit roughly level like that, it won't fly. It just goes backwards like mad, because it can never sort of level itself back up. So you have to make sure that's fully rammed home there. Plug the cable in, and then you've got a little on-off switch as well, so that's really good. And I do like them with on-off switches, means you can leave it plugged in as well quite safely. The like you can see, it's when it flies, and then when you're flying around, this starts to get a bit of a spin on. Come down on the ground, and you can drive it around on the ground, so you run it across your roof, you could do anything with it, and it's pretty safe as well. I mean, honestly, this sort of the strength of it is in its flexibility. So I haven't broken it yet. I hope I don't break it, because the grandkids are going to love this to play with. Onto the transmitter, a little quite small sort of gaming style transmitter, but quite nice actually. It feels all right in the hand. The whole thing's just a little novelty and a bit of fun, really, to be honest. It's mode 2, so here's your throttle here, and then your yaw, so it basically turns. It does everything a normal quadcopter does, and the controls are exactly the same, so that's pitch forward, pitch backwards, right and left on here. These are all your trim buttons if you needed to trim it up, but it's been actually fine, and you can calibrate it as well. But you'd have to make sure this was sitting very level before you calibrated it, and I think it's down to the left. If I've got that wrong, I'll put a little note down there, but I'm pretty sure it's down to the left. But like I say, you would have to make sure the actual quad was sitting level to calibrate the gyros. And on here you've got your flip button for this one here, and then I think it only flips forwards. I don't think it flips to the side, but we'll test that out in a minute. And then with this one here, you change the actual rates, and it starts, the low rates is very low, so just be warned. But you'll see that on the flights. I'll run through all that when we're out there flying. This one here is actually called sort of a cruise control, really. And automatic cruise and land pattern. Now, it doesn't actually come in and land or anything, but what it does do, I mean, it's already in its own little world, I think, but it sort of orbits around. It doesn't orbit around you, it just orbits around sort of wherever it is, and it chooses how far it orbits and everything just by pressing this. You cancel it just by pressing this again, so or you can take control of it as well. So that's basically everything run through. I'm going to go out and have some fun and do some filming for you.
So here we have it in reasonable sunshine, so let's see how we get on with this awesome looking little piece of kit. I'm going to put the quad on first of all, on with the transmitter, up and down, and then it binds pretty quick actually. The LEDs aren't bright in sunlight. I mean, it's not really an outdoor fly, but it's just quite a nice day. There's a little bit of breeze. Let's just see how we get on with it. And that's about as level as it sits, so I can't get the battery anymore forward. If need be, I'll put a little bit of weight at the front, like a bit of blue tack, if it's not going to fly right. But let's just see how we get on. Whoa! Let's see how we get on, shall we? Oh, we can fly. Hey. Well, there's a relief straight away. It does actually go in the direction you're pointing as well. And it's very slow. Got a little bit of breeze on the back this morning, so But look at that, I don't know, it's just quite an awesome looking sort of thing. I'm going to have to put the rates up, I think, so that's up the rates. Wow, now we're getting to move on. It's like the Death Star, but in Tigger colours and lots of fun. I love the way it spins round. It's such a cool looking thing. Oh, it's got 3 rates. Oh, I thought it only had 2. That's up into 3rd rate. My word, it really gets a shift on. Brilliant stuff. I'm going to take it over here because I want to take it on the concrete sort of thing. It does fly actually. It's amazing. There we go. There we go. So you sort of do, and then if you get bored flying on the ground, you could just lift it up, sort of thing. So, and obviously hand launching isn't a problem. Wise. I'll try and keep it on the ground, and then I'll. There we go. Way up. It's got a good recovery to it. I mean, it is unusual to fly, but it's doing what it does. Oh, it actually goes upside down. I don't expect you'll pick that out on the camera, but it's actually going upside down, so it's almost having a little bit of a struggle sometimes. There we go, it sort of levels itself back out again. And off it goes. Let's try that flip. Oh, it does flip forward. I think you have to hold the button down. Yeah, it sort of beeps away at you, and it just flips forward and backwards. It doesn't flip sideways. How much else do you want it to do? Oh, orbit, that's right. Let me just show you. See if I can get this a little bit better on the ground first of all. Yeah, so you can sort of have a little bit of a play with it on the ground and then run it along. I'm doing it a bit fast actually. I think if you do it slower, it might work a bit better. There we go, yeah, way. It's difficult to know what way it's going actually, to be fair. It sort of chooses its own path. Well, like I said earlier, I think it's in its own little world anyway. The battery slid out a little bit now. That will affect it, so that's better. Oh, and it's got a friendly leaf as well. Look at that. Oh, that's better. I love the way it sort of spins around. Yep, very nice. Okay, I'll show you this orbit button, which is, so press that one, and I'm not touching anything, and it's sort of doing its own sort of orbit, as you can see. It just sort of spirals around and has a little chat around and a little play, and then as soon as you use the direction one, it just cancels it, so you don't have to actually press the button. So I'll just show you that again. So press that button, and like I say, it's sort of, you can alter the throttle and it just sort of keeps doing a lovely sort of spiral. Now I'm going to use the direction one again to cancel that. Whoa! Hey up! That's cool. I love it. Really? You think? That is just so smart and cool. Whoops! And even my bad piloting skills make it look quite cool. Let's just get it. I'm going to try and get it through the hoop, but through the table. Not quite the way I was. Yeah, that was actually. I wanted to go under. That's a real tricky one, that under one. Everyone can do the bit where you pass through the middle of the table. Whoops! I think we might be getting a little bit low on battery. I haven't got flashing LEDs yet. That's smart. Yeah, definitely getting low. I'm giving it full power and it's doing nothing now, so it's only just about lifting. But that is good for, yeah, it's definitely dropping down now. That is cool. How to start your day with a ticker bounce.
So what am I thinking of it? Well, I really like it. I'm sure you got that impression already. Right up my street. Brilliant fun, and just slightly out on the weight on my one. Just slightly sits back a bit, so I put a bit of blue tack on the front there, and that sort of made him a little bit happier. And also it just sits a little bit better, so it just flies just that little bit better. But it runs around the floor, concrete, anywhere. Long grass it will catch up in, obviously, but all you get in any problems, just give it a load of throttle, off it goes. The transmitter works the same as any other transmitter, so it's not actually a total gimmick thing. You can actually fly it properly, and it does fly. So, and it does all the same things that any other quad does, basically in mode 2. So, really good fun. Just that's what it's aimed at. It's just having a bit of a blast, really, and having a bit of a laugh. And literally anyone could come around and have a go with it, and they're not going to damage anything. So, hey, for 20 quid, it'd be rude not to get one.